taste, enjoyment, connection, convenience, cost. In this week's nutrition videos, I'm going to talk about a number of different variables, considerations around our food choices that we might make. And the next 4 days are the obvious ones, things like calories and carbs, proteins and fat that you'll have heard of, but maybe have some questions about considerations around them. But today I'm going to talk about what a lot of the fitness industry misses out on, and that's kind of really, for most of us, the most important part of our food. Because most fitness professionals will try and get you to eat essentially like a nun or an athlete, or they'll get you to try and eat in a way that just isn't going to work for you. You don't enjoy it enough, it's a pain, it's more expensive, it's inconvenient, it doesn't work around socialising. And whilst it might get the best result and it might work for said fitness professional, if we're not going to do it because it doesn't fit in because of those variables, it's completely pointless. Hopefully you'll have seen many times us talking about doing a knowingly suboptimal approach, and how actually doing that will always be, hands down, this theoretically better approach that we just don't do. So food is supposed to be tasty. We're supposed to enjoy it. We as a species really enjoy eating with other people and that connection and that socializing aspect of it. We also like to not spend too much money on it. We like it to be convenient and relatively easy in a proportion of times at least. So what we need to do is look for food choices that serve us better. For most people, it will be reduce our calorie intake whilst maybe looking at that macronutrient breakdown of carbs, fat and protein, maybe getting a bit more vitamins and minerals, but it is still good enough for those other aspects. So we need to find meals that we're happy eating because we enjoy them, that we can eat when we're socializing. We need to find things that are relatively quick and easy and convenient, not massively differently to the options that we've already got. But what we often do is tell ourselves that those things essentially don't exist. We go from one end of the extreme to the other. We decide that healthy eating can only look like eating chicken and broccoli, eating from Tupperware, not enjoying ourselves. And that's not true. I can guarantee that there will be some choices that you can make that will be just as enjoyable, just as convenient, quick, tasty, costly, whatever it is, as the ones you've been making before, but that will, for whatever reason, take you in that right direction. They might just drop the calories by an amount. It might be having exactly the same food, but just changing that portion size, just choosing to show a bit of restraint, choosing to question that all or nothing mindset where we tell ourselves that because we've eaten something that we could argue is less than ideal, that we may as well just go mental with it, that we may as well turn that into another day or two or weekend or week or month. So that's the key. That's the question I want you to ask, is what options can I have at various points that are sufficiently tasty, convenient, enjoyable, something I can have while socializing, but there will be a better choice than I could have made and perhaps would have made in the past, and for whatever reason, calorie content or other, will take us in the direction that we desire.